Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to the Footballing Questions Fantasy Premier League Roundup. We've just had game week 2. Obviously, we've got around, I think there's close to 50 people in the league now, which is brilliant. A couple of newcomers and quite a few changes in the league table as well. Some people have skyrocketed at the top, and others like myself have just gotten a little bit worse when I thought I was making improvements. So I'll get into my team first, whether I've made any changes or not. I made a lot off the back of last week, because last week I missed out on a lot of points for not having any fullbacks in my defence, captaining the wrong people, just making stupid mistakes. This week I made a lot of signings. I'm not sure how many, but I swapped out Kane for Lukaku. I used my wild card so that I could have all my transfers, because I just thought my squad was in a dire need of change, really. Yeah, Lukaku came in for Kane because I thought Kane was just going to get started really slowly, and I need the points now, not in 5 weeks' time. I'd like to add, I've been having lengthy conversation. Well, last week I had a lengthy conversation with Isaac about what I should do to my team, and also I've been asking him questions throughout the week because I'm not the best FPL player. But yeah, Luca Dean came in, Tsimikas came in, and Tierney came in to give me points from fullbacks. That's pretty much been it. Those are the changes I made. I'll discuss whether they went well after I get to you two. So Jordan, did you make any changes?
I made one change from my team last week. I took out João Pedro because it's looking like he's going to be out for a couple more weeks, maybe even a couple more months. So thought I better not have him in my team. I was thinking about who to bring in. I considered Neil Maupay, and I'm very disappointed that I didn't go for him because he got a goal. I went for Ivan Toney instead. And no, it didn't really work out. He only ended up with 2 points. I even vice-captained him because I thought maybe he would get a few goals, maybe at least one goal, and play well. But it's another week where he's not really looked that great, so I might have to consider getting him out of the team. But other than that, no real changes made. Everything stayed the same, and McFred FC had quite a good week this week, I would think.
I made quite a few, as I think I did mention in the last episode that I've used my wildcard.
Yeah,
and it actually has worked against me here, because the main reason I did it is because I wanted to put in Lukaku, and I also wanted to put in Fernandes, and I couldn't do both without making a lot of tampering to get the funds. So I did my wild card, and that bit me in the arse because sure, Lukaku got me points, but Fernandes, God Almighty, what an absolute! Let's not. I'm not going to say anything bad. I was about to say some bad words, but yeah, he's absolutely baited half of the country into putting him in his fantasy team, and then flopped her for a week. It's absolutely atrocious. But I took Martinez out, put Schmeichel in goal. I think I had Digne in my defence last week, and I kept him in. I'm pretty sure I didn't have Tierney in, and I brought him in. Got 1 point. I kept Tsimikas in, and Tsimikas got the 11 points. Blinder. I love this man. He's not even playing for my club, and I love him. When I was watching that Liverpool game and I saw him cross it into Jota, I was like, go on, my son. Like, it's Andrew Robertson, but cheaper, genuinely.
Really good cross as well, actually.
Fabulous. You wouldn't have noticed that it wasn't Andy Robertson. You wouldn't have noticed. Salah was my captain, and when that goal was ruled off for offside, a part of my soul died because I thought, oh, that'd have been beautiful if that was counted. But he was sadly he was half a yard off. So yeah, he is just offside. Fernandes, I've already mentioned him. I hate him, and I can't get him out now because Tierney's got a knock, so he's the transfer that I've had to use for next. No. Actually, no, it's not that big a deal that I've revealed that I've taken Tierney out because I haven't said who I've put in. Ooh, I'll leave it a mystery. But I kept Smith Rowe in, and purely because Smith Rowe's cheap, and I'm still going to keep Smith Rowe in because he's cheap. In fact, I may eventually bring someone else in who plays for Arsenal, who's a similar price, but he's cheap, so he's worth having in there. I bought Mount in, and he got 6 points. He got an assist. I kept Danny Ings in, and he did well for me. I brought Lukaku in. He did well for me, and I brought Ivan Toney in, and yeah, he didn't do it for me. I've got to say, we talked about the Arsenal game on the podcast. I just want to say quietly, the game got so bad to the point where whenever Chelsea were attacking when they were 2-0 up, I thought they might as well help my fantasy team out at this point. And I remember when Lukaku headed it and Leno put it onto the bar and it bounced. I kind of was hoping Paul Tierney would blow and say it was over the line because I thought that's another 4 points in the bag there. Like genuinely, that's how bad it got. But I was thinking of my FPL head in and around the 70th minute. Yeah, every time Mount gets on the ball, I'm like, okay, if you whip this and it was a Mount cross as well. It'd have been an assist and a goal. Oh, I'm even more livid we didn't lose 3-0 now. But yeah. Not the best week for me. I got 46 points. I got below average. Really not what you want. I think what I need to do is I just need to make sure I've got that base of players I want. And I think what I've realised is I don't want Salah and Fernandes. I want one of them. And I've made my decision on which one I want. Let's just say I'm going to get a lot of funds very soon. Next week, one of them's out. Jordan, let's just say my anti-United agenda isn't going away anytime soon. That Portuguese fraud is out of here next week. And giving me funds for defence and midfield. And Trent might come back in eventually. I don't know, but not the best.
I was just saying that might not be a great. That might not be a great idea. Considering United playing Newcastle that week, but we'll see.
Oh god! Oh crap! Okay, I'll leave it 2 weeks.
But can I just mention, I was the only one that actually increased on the table. I was the only one that went up out of all of us. You both went down. I'm only up to 25th, but we're growing, we're improving, and I'm telling you, McFred FC is going to be up there very, very soon. Give it time. You guys have both used your wildcards now as well, so let's see if that plays to your advantage later.
No, you get two.
To my advantage, I mean later in the season.
You get two, so it's not that big a deal. I've used early wildcard is a tactic. It's a thing. You either do it early in week 2, or you do it at the end of the window, or I don't know. You just wait for a triple game week. Or like double game week. Double game week.
I have plans in my head. There's a lot of plotting here, a lot of planning, looking forward to the rest of the season. But out of all of us, I am the most improved this week.
Yes.
So I'll take that. I'll take that.
You can say that. Well, guess what, Jordan? Are you still below me in the table? Can you answer me that? Yes or no?
Yes, but
yeah, you are though.
But we'll see. We'll see in the next coming weeks. We'll have to see how it goes.
It's only
all right.
There's only a 6 point gap. I'm not. We're 2 weeks in. I could finish 20 points below you. But you know, at the end of the day, it's really early on, isn't it? So a lot can change.
Yes, it's still very early on. I'm not really that confident. I think Ivan Toney needs to sort his game out. He was coming into this league saying he's going to score 20 goals. I fell for that. He's clearly lied to me.
He's lied to everyone. He's lied to everyone.
He has. Can we just talk about, though, I think you had a really good weekend and by far the best out of anyone in the league. It's Tropical Men by Ayumad Joe. I don't know how
we probably butchered the name.
Yeah, but yeah, he's had such a good week. Yeah. Antonio in there, Greenwood, Pogba, James. Yeah, Reece James was such a good one to have in this weekend because obviously he obliterated Arsenal. So yeah, and I don't know if he's played his. I'm not adding up all his points, but I don't know if he's played his bench boost. But he might have also missed out on points from Gaeta and Basuma, who got 9 and 8. So he would have got even more. He finished the game with 96 points, so he's clear at the top at the moment by 7 points. So yeah, we've got a new leader. Well done to him. We've got a couple of new ones at the bottom. I won't mention them, but yeah, I'm not much better than you. So yeah, that I think that's pretty much all we've got to go into, really. Have you got anything else?
No, that's perfect.
All right. Well then, thank you for watching the second episode of the Footballing Questions Fantasy Premier League. I'll leave it to Isaac quickly to just run through the socials. So thank you.
Just say the links are in the description. They're all there.
Links are in the description. We don't need Isaac. Links are in the description.
Shame. It's a shame, innit?
Yeah, big shame.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. See you next week.
See ya.